Okay, right now we're going to talk to Jeff Lebrecht and Kim Hobble a little bit about interaction with horses, and we're going to try and include this as between mountain bikers and hikers and runners and that sort of thing. So, go ahead, Jeff. What group are you with?
Well, I'm with Capital Riders, chapter of the Backcountry Horsemen of Washington, and I've been working out here in Capitol Forest since 2004. And really, my main focus is trail maintenance. I come out here with my horse, and actually his job category is trail maintenance horse, and he does a real fine job at it. But I also try to be really proactive in dealing with bikers and hikers, or any other people I might meet on the trail. I try to, when I see them coming, I'll tell them that I'm going to get off, and I'll back my horse off into the brush if it's at all feasible. And just to try to, I don't really know what their knowledge level is, so I kind of feel like if I'm proactive, it's just going to make things a lot smoother as far as the encounter goes.
And Kim, who are you with?
I'm with Scatter Creek Riders. It's a different chapter of the Backcountry Horsemen of Washington. We're based out of Rochester, and I do most of my riding is just recreational riding in Capitol Forest. I enjoy getting out with a group. Don't particularly like going out alone, but I do like the social interaction of being out with a group of people on a horse. And Capitol Forest is just an ideal place for me because I can, in 30 minutes, I can be from my house to on the trail with my horse, and there's just a great variety of trails for the equestrian rider.
And how do you prefer to be, or how do you prefer other user groups to interact with you and your horse?
Well, I think the key for me is just a lot of interaction, making sure that you're talking to each other. Just a greeting on the trail is perfect. I enjoy the experience of being out there with not just the horseback riders, but the other users too, and it's just fun to see how everybody's enjoying their day, and I think it's important to me. The big important thing is the interaction. I think it's really important for people to understand how a horse perceives other things. First off, a horse doesn't really have very good eyesight, and he can see movement from a long distance away, but he can't determine what that is until it gets a lot closer to him. And a horse has an instinct. He's a prey animal in the wild, and he's born with that instinct, and he'll never lose that. And depending on how much training he has and how much experience he has is going to determine how he reacts to different situations. So it's really important to know that if you're coming down the trail very fast, we would appreciate it if you would slow down and stop. And the communication is key because a horse, once it recognizes that that's a human being on the trail and not a cougar coming at him, most horses will recognize that it's not going to be a threat to him. We ask that you get off the trail on the downhill side because twofold. If a horse sees something up above it, that's a threatening place to be. That could be a cougar up in a tree ready to pounce on him. And secondly, it's a safer place to be for the person on the ground. If the horse does decide that he's going to spook, it's better that the horse spooks uphill than down over a cliff. And a lot safer for the rider and the horse that way.
So can you give us an idea what equestrians can do to help prepare their animals and themselves for riding Capitol Forest?
Well, they can work with their horse at home and prepare for the things that they'll see out here on the trail with their training at home. And it's not going to be any secret what they're going to see out here. They're going to see bicyclists and people on foot, and it's easy enough to practice with your horse at home so that it recognizes what these are. It also helps if you've got a green horse to come out with some people that have more experience and more seasoned horses, so that the horses kind of have a calming effect on each other, and generally you'll have a safer ride if you're with a more experienced horse and rider.